Welcome back to another informative and exciting episode of podcast where we cover everything cannabis and hemp. If you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, please do so, as this will help us sustain our channel. And remember to cannabis responsibly at all times. Welcome to another episode of podcast. I'm sitting here. How are you?
I am well, my sister. How are you?
I am always good.
In this cold day, it's like, what the hell are we doing here?
Working, trying to get that money.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
It is so cold, it's not funny.
I know.
On stage 4, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Stage 4 what? You must explain.
Load shedding. That's basically revolving power cards. They try to make it sound nice. You know?
And it's a problem, this load shedding.
It's crazy, man.
But Arutoko Esco.
Right.
Tell people who you are.
So yes, my name is Tebogo Thlopane.
Yes.
I'm the CEO and founder of BIOMUTI.
Hey,
The title. You know what I mean?
Hey, CEO.
CEO, which is an overblown up word for just an administrator, really. It just sounds nicer, you know.
I know what
CEO,
you mean. I
you
know
know.
exactly what you mean.
And also the chairman of the Cannabis Trade Association.
What?
Yes.
Interesting. Twitter Association.
Well,
The chairman of Twitter.
Cannabis Association, not
Very
Twitter.
You just say Twitter.
No, Cannabis Trade Association.
Oh, trade, not Twitter.
No.
Okay. All right, Sharp.
Trust me, we haven't smoked anything.
We are sober.
We're sober.
Very sober.
So yes, and I founded this company in 2017.
Okay.
And the idea behind that was to create medicine or have availability of alternative or natural medicine.
Yes.
I don't want to say alternative.
Yeah.
Because you get colonizers coming into our shores, right?
Yes,
yeah. And not only convincing us but eradicating our beliefs in our medicine. And then they then relegate our medicine to alternative and elevate their chemical crap, right, to medicine. So no, it's not alternative. It's the actual medicine.
Yes.
We make natural medicine from plants.
Yes.
That's the reason BIOMUTI exists. That's the reason we were founded. And
I
that's
like the name,
you know what I mean?
BIOMUTI. And
Exactly.
You've got your relatives, Giri traditional healers.
Right, my grandmother is a traditional healer. My mom is a traditional healer. So I come from a traditional healer space. You could say I literally, suck a titty of traditional healing. You know what I mean? It's, I'm fortunate that,
you had that
we
knowledge.
have that knowledge, and we grew up with medicinal herbs, all our lives. And I think, that's one of the things that encouraged me to say, hey, but, the whole world is shifting its way of how they treat their ailments. They're moving away from these chemicals. For 100 years, we've seen no improvement in health. There is aspect of science that is amazing, where they can give you a surgery, save your life from an accident, right? This we cannot take away from science and the doctors. We cannot, right?
We gotta give credit where credit is
Absolutely.
due.
But when it comes to your chronic ailments, which they shouldn't have been chronic in the first place, because you are what you eat. Right?
Yeah.
So nobody tells you this.
Yeah, and we're eating a lot of
And you're eating a lot of crap. And then people ask, kinale cancer, it's a cocktail. It's not hereditary. What you inherited is bad diet.
Your body.
That's it.
Understand.
So we're educating consumers about, using our medicine, our, choice of medicine as a way to improve your lifestyle. Now, the chemical medication does not improve your lifestyle. It actually deteriorates it. But when you take a natural medicine like this, you are literally having a balance. You are taking from nature.
So nothing, all your products, right? We'll talk about them very shortly. The products, did you spending time in Thailand and China have to do with you? And obviously the background, your mom and your grandma, did that have to do anything with you now producing this?
In hindsight, it did, right? Because I was in those countries doing what I was not even related to this. But you are also exposed to their way of life. You're also exposed to how they treat their ailments. And the Chinese are very big with traditional Chinese medicine.
I know it.
Very big.
Yeah,
in actual fact, something that I brought back, and I thought it would be an amazing thing, was that when you get into a Chinese pharmacy, it's divided into two.
Okay.
You've got your allopathic chemical medication on one hand, and then you've got your traditional Chinese medicine on the other hand. And the responsible pharmacist knows both. And you don't find that in South Africa. Our pharmacists are not taught an ounce of our traditional medicine. An ounce, zero. In actual fact, there is not even a term like that exists, even at SAPRA.
Board.
It does not exist. They recognize Western traditional medicine. They recognize Chinese traditional medicine. They recognize Ayurvedic, Indian traditional medicine. These Africans, they don't recognize their own medicine.
But we all know why.
It's crazy,
But
right?
we gotta understand. We all know why.
Yeah.
Okay. We
Yeah.
all know why. Let's move on. Okay. Cool. Now, your products.
Right.
Right. Are they cannabis infused?
Absolutely. So
All of them.
All of them.
THC or CBD?
CBD. So we went with the lesser criminal.
It's not criminal. Don't call it criminal.
Well, here's the thing, right? The propaganda had worked so well that cannabis is a pariah, and yet cannabis is a medicine. Even the THC,
Itself.
it's a medicine, right?
As to why it's illegal, I don't understand.
Well, I was explaining to the two gentlemen in the office now the history of how cannabis found itself in the United Nations banned product, like schedule, like the hectic schedule with cocaine and heroin. I was explaining to them about how the apartheid government went and lobbied together with the Egyptian government to put cannabis as one of the drugs there, to say this is a bad drug, and yet it's been in a medicine, and it's been used as medicine for eons. Cleopatra used it as medicine. It's probably there's mentioned even in the Bible. Probably Jesus used it as well.
Well, we don't
the
know.
Anointed oil. What do you think it is?
The anointed oil. It's cannabis.
It's cannabis.
Mystery solved. The anointed oil.
It's
is
cannabis. Yes,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Okay, now tell us about your product.
So so all our products, as you can see, they are natural based, right?
Okay.
And
No chemicals.
no chemical whatsoever.
make it very clear,
And we don't want chemicals. In actual fact, our existence is about eradicating chemical medication. If you're going to treat any ailments whatsoever, it better be with natural medicine, especially things that are chronic. Like, for example, this product is called Prostivex. It's a prostate support. Us men, I'm 44. When you reach the age of
You're
40,
44?
yes.
Black don't crack.
No, we do not.
God. Okay.
When we reach the age of 44, when I was a teenager, I would stand here, and we about 2 meters away, and it will shoot there, like through that. Now you should try that now. I have to open up my leg
Why would
and
you
just
wanna do
read
that?
down here because.
Like, how did that get to pee?
Well, the fact is that your pressure of peeing as you get older gets less and less and less because your prostate is constricting
Okay.
your ability to urinate.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what Prostivec is about, to solve the problem.
So people can shoot.
Well, you can.
The distance, where the aim?
Well, I wouldn't get you that far,
But the
at
aim.
least you'll be able to wee properly without having to mess up your pants. You know what I mean? Or
But
shit like that.
Is that also for women or just for men?
This is mainly for men.
Okay.
Prostivax,
Prostivac,
prostate,
yeah.
Prostivax,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
mainly for men. We've got stuff for women.
Okay.
That we've made.
You don't have anything for the period pains, because that's why most women suffer from.
Yeah, we've got some creative stuff around that, where we can, have a tampon laced inside with water-soluble CBD, and then you get about 3 tampons, and you just squish one inside, especially during your beginning of your periods, and it's going to help you with your pain. Absolutely.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
interesting.
So this
then
is
what
for
about
women.
The people who don't use tampons. No,
Well,
bring it.
Well,
What about people who don't use
it will
tampons
be just
for tampons?
No. It will be just for that period because there's no way I can insert. It needs to be inserted, and it must then the extraction must go to
So
your
there's
vaginal,
nothing else that
your
you can
walls,
use
your
besides.
urethral. Yeah.
There's nothing else you can use besides the tampon.
No, because
So
I
you
mean.
need to create that. Okay.
We'll work on that.
That's what
we'll
you need
work
to
on that.
Okay, and then this one is what?
So it's a urinary tract support.
Okay.
Support. So
For
a
the
lot of
ladies.
yeah. So ladies, you have this problem a lot because of your toilets. You pick up you very sensitive. Your bacteria in your vagina is very sensitive, and any change in that tends to create unnecessary
Like a doctor,
situation.
like a guy.
I know a lot. I read a lot.
Which is good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What
yeah.
else do you have?
And then we've got broncanol.
Okay.
It's got, so we've crisscrossed the entire country looking for South Africa's medicinal plants. Like we've got these medicinal plants that we have here.
Yeah.
And one of them that we have here, it's umkholoabo, which is Pelargonium suicidis.
Okay.
Pelargonium.
Pretend like I know what that
yeah,
is.
so
But
Pelargonium
explain. Yeah.
umkholoabo.
Umkholoabo.
Umkholoabo. It's a Zulu word,
Like
umkholoabo.
Motswana, yeah.
Eh, so
Wa
you find it in the
Gaborone.
valleys of I think Natal as well as Mpumalanga.
Okay.
This medicine is good for your bronchial.
Ah.
Exactly.
So
Amazing,
can an
amazing,
asthma
amazing.
patient
Yes,
use that?
100%.
Awesome. I gotta
We've
ask
got
myself.
here, so you can use broncanol for that asthma, emphysema, and various other different
Okay.
things. You could use it for this.
Woo, I see stress there.
Yes, yes,
for
yes.
us
We are
hardworking
very,
people.
very stressed.
Yes,
you
and
know.
anxiety.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
So cannabis, especially the CBD, does an amazing job of calming you down, especially in the most, intense, hectic times. Cannabis does that.
Yeah.
We did this one for epic situations. I'm talking about
Sorry. We're filming.
I'm talking about a 10, right? So in this case, we added scaletium. Scaletium is found in the Western Cape. It was used by the Khoisan for a longest time. And it's
Okay.
also hallucinogenic if you take too much of it.
What?
Yes, yes,
What?
yes.
So how many are you supposed to
So
take?
we're taking very less, but the less makes you calm. And we also added ashwagandha, which is Ayurvedic, it's Indian, which also very. So this is it's like a triple A of calm. It's in this
Triple A of
bottle.
calm.
Triple A of
But
calm.
then if you take too much of it,
well,
not so calm anymore.
if you take too much of it, you're gonna be sleeping.
So do you prescribe these things? Do you tell people, okay, take one?
Yeah. So
Okay.
here you take one a day or
Ah.
two, depending on your
So you
level of
prescribe it
anxiety.
to
We don't
people?
prescribe it. We recommend.
You
We're
recommend.
not doctors, so
You're
we
not
recommend.
Oh, so there is no doctor.
No.
Now tell us, where do you manufacture all these things?
So-
Because there's so many products that
I
you have.
know,
And
right?
because of time, we won't be able to go through each and every. Oh, this is another anxiety. It's amazing how I just chose stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sleep.
again.
Sleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
those that cannot sleep,
Yes.
insomnia.
A
Okay.
third of South Africans aren't sleeping. A
Yeah.
third.
You know why?
A third.
But why?
That's a
Tell-
massive
tell
amount.
me why you.
Well,
think that
people
is.
are stressed, man. People are stressed. It's quite tough at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Hey. Some of us are just thinking of opportunities that we need to create for tomorrow,
Yeah.
and therefore you're planning. But
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, where do you manufacture all of this? Please don't tell me it's coming from abroad. Tell me you are creating jobs this side, and if not, you are going to create jobs this side and have a factory this side.
I'm a proponent of job creation. I'm one of the guys who stand on top of a mountain and say we must create jobs.
You
I'm one of the
actually create-
guys
yeah.
who, when people say, but why do you need to build a factory? When there's plenty, I said, but excuse me, where do we live?
Exactly.
Are we in Europe where there's unemployment
And
rate
are
of
these factories
5%?
operational?
Not yet. So
Okay.
we've applied with one of the government agencies called
Okay.
CIFA
Yeah.
a year and a half ago. So
Okay.
we are waiting in anticipation
We shall pray for
for an
you.
approval to get it through.
Okay.
But we are doing a first round Series A of funding to be able to inject capital so that we can grow the business.
Okay.
So we are in Clicks, we are in Discam,
Awesome.
we are in Transfarm, which service about 2,000 independent pharmacies around the country.
Okay, and I want to stop you right there. What about the people that cannot get to clicks and your discounts? The
We are
people in the
online,
rural areas.
online, rural areas online.
Really.
Well, yeah, well, rural
So you
areas
see, that's
online.
another thing that you need to work on. That's
Absolutely,
another, two things that
absolutely.
you need to work on. So you and I are going to do a follow-up interview
And then
because
I'll
my
have to have that
producer
solution.
Kosi is on my case due to time. So we need to cut this interview short. But we're going to do a follow-up.
Okay.
And when I do a follow-up with you, the two things, what are the two actions that you need to do?
See how we can get it to the rural guys. And what's the job creation thing going?
Awesome.
Well, it's not up to me. Let's get money from these guys and then off we go. Let me tell you what my biggest plan is. The socio-economic impact that we want to create, right? BIOMUTI, 2 businesses that we want to have control of. 3 actually. It's BIOMUTI itself with regards to the retail and making of the products.
Okay.
The seeds. We are in a seed business. So we've got a company called SeedX Genetic. We make seeds for cannabis and seeds for all the other medicinal plants I've just mentioned in this topic, in this discussion.
And you need funding for?
We need funding for the
Ballpark.
agro processing. How about 100 million?
100 million investors. I have to go. My producer Kosi is literally on my case. Please do remember to cannabis responsibly at all times. And thank you so much for coming to
Thank you.
our
You
show.
gotta make R1 billion. Give me 100 million.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, and share buttons below. We would also appreciate your comments. And remember to cannabis responsibly at all times.